What's happening, folks? More motivation. In this video, we will talk about how to make your own meal plan. This is something that I come across a lot, especially in the fitness space. So, this video will help you make your own meal plan. That is something you can stick with, get results, and something that you actually enjoy. So, the first step before making a meal plan, is figuring out your body. So what body type are you? Are you a mesomorph, endomorph, or ectomorph? Those three things play a big factor. Whichever body type you are impacts how you eat very, very much. So we have to figure that out. From there, we have to know your body weight. Okay? If you look in the mirror, how much fat are you holding? Where are you holding the fat? Your height. These things all matter. And also, these things answer the question to what body type you are. So we'll have to figure that out first. From here, once you know your body, we can then figure out what you need to sustain that body weight each day. Okay? Let's say your goal is to lose weight. We have to figure out how much food you need to maintain, and from there, decrease a certain amount of calories to make sure you're consuming less than you're burning. Okay, to lose weight. If you want to gain weight, you want to make sure to know what amount of food keeps your body weight and increase from there. So from those two things alone, figuring out your body type, your body weight, where you're holding body fat, and so on, all the way to the calories you need to sustain that body weight, and then the next one is figuring out your goal, which I sort of talked about a bit. So your goal could be to gain more weight, gain more muscle. Your goal could be to lose more fat, or to just keep your body weight and lose fat, gain muscle at the same time. Once you know these things, this is when you know how much you eat each day. Step number 3, you have to know how to track what you're eating every day. So a good app to use is myfitnesspal. This app gives you perspective on what's in the food, calories, carbs, fat, and protein. This is really important because it gets you to see with your own eyes while tracking how much you're actually eating per day. And I want you to do this experiment for 1 week, and you may realize you're under eating or overeating depending on who you are. This is great because it gives you data on what you need in order to hit the goal that you have. So we have to figure out how much you're eating each day by tracking food so that you get to see how it is. So we figured out your body. We figured out your the body type, body weight, where fat is at for your body. We figured out how much you need to eat each day. And the next step, we figured out your goals. From here, we can start making a meal plan. Okay? What I recommend for a lot of people when trying to gain weight, for example, and even lose the fat, you have to increase the amount of protein you're eating. When you increase the amount of protein you're eating, it helps you lose more body fat, because in order for the body to break down protein, it uses a lot of energy to digest it. And when that is happening, you're losing more body fat. Also, when you go to a fitness facility, train at home, you're breaking down muscle fibers. And the only way for those muscle fibers to grow into the big muscle that you see here is from sleep and nutrition. So you have to eat and sleep in order for the muscle to recover and grow bigger and stronger. Okay? So what I recommend, increase your protein intake. So typically it's 0.7 grams per pound of body weight to start out. And then if you want to gain, it has to go up to 1 gram per pound of body weight. That's the first step. The next one is to eat 1.5 times your body weight of carbohydrates at least, especially if you want to gain more size. Carbs are a good source of energy for the body. It's absolutely necessary to eat carbohydrates. Carbs aren't bad for you. It's just the type of carbs that you're eating. So you want to primarily eat a lot of slow digesting carbohydrates. This is oats, rice, potatoes, things like that. Things like fruits, I will time those around the time I'm working out or after, before or after. These are the times that are critical for fast digesting carbohydrates, which are like, fruits, chocolates, things like that. Okay? And as far as your fats go, you want that to be about half your body weight. So take your body weight in pounds and divide it by 2. That's the amount of fat you should be eating each day. Okay? Next, calories. If your goal is to maintain your body weight, you can start out with your body weight times 15 to start. Okay? Your body weight times 10, that would be typically to lose. Depending on your metabolism, these numbers may change, but that's typically what it could be for a lot of people. And to gain, obviously, you take your body weight and times it by 16 to start. Okay? These are rough numbers to start out with to make your meal plan. So if you follow these steps right here, you will have something to start with. To make meal planning more exciting and something not rigid, you can include times you go out to eat, but keep in mind though, you're gonna have to track it. That's the only issue. If you eat the same things every day, it makes it a lot easier, but there will be certain days where you go out to eat or you see friends and stuff like that. Also include that in your food tracking. From this experiment, you will find out a lot about if you're eating enough or not enough. So that really concludes everything I wanted to say in this video. So we know your body type, we know your body weight, where fat is. We know how much you need to be eating each day. We know your goals. And we'll also know how to structure the meal plan. So it has to have protein, it has to have carbohydrate, and it has to have fats. All right? Don't go on keto diets or vegan whatever. You need all micronutrients. Micronutrients and macronutrients. Okay? If your plan is filled with a lot of vegetables, meats, slow digesting carbohydrates from vegetables, and also like rice, oats, things like that is great. You want to have everything. And of course, later on, you may include supplementation to help you hit certain macro goals. But that's how to start your own meal plan. And based on how much calories you have, you can split it up into 3 meals, 4 meals, or however you want to do it. But this is a good start for you guys. All right, and make sure not to skip any of the steps. That's about it, folks. I hope this video helped you a lot. If it did, make sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. To review everything I just said. Number 1, figure out your body type. From there, you know your body weight, where fat is. Number 2, we know exactly how much you need to be eating each day. Number 3, we need to set some goals. Number 4, we need to break up the foods. So the protein, the carbs, the fat. And another thing I forgot to include in there is fiber. As long as you have fiber in there too, it will be easier for you to digest and to get out food that's still in your system and not be constipated. Okay, the video ends here. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Once again, like always, get better every day, optimize yourself. I'll see you next video.